And we are live.
So I want to share this with my
A lot.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see where I could share it.
You should see a notification shortly.
Ah,
You should see a notification shortly.
okay. This is cool, man.
This is cool, man. We are live both on YouTube and Facebook. And while we're working all that out, we're waiting for folks to come on in.
Excuse me again.
I said we are live on both YouTube and Facebook. And so while
Okay.
waiting
Um,
for the notification,
I don't waiting for the notification, right?
on
I didn't
Facebook.
get one. Excuse
Should
me?
come in. It should come on your notifications. You see it?
No. All I see
Okay.
is just says you're in the show, everyone can see and hear you. Um can be verbally able, but I don't see anything. Um it just
Okay.
says chat at the bottom.
No
Um
problem. I'm going to share it to your page now. Let's see.
you know what you do? Tag me.
Okay. Doing it now.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna play a little bit, all right?
Sound good. Hey, I
That's
love it,
that's
love it,
freestyle. And
love
I was
it.
just on freestyle.
So, hey, sounding good. Thank you for
Thank
opening
you.
up the interview with. If you guys are just tuning in, you're listening to the musical sounds, the smooth jazz sounds of jazz artist, R&B artist, and music producer Ervin Thorpe. And we're here tonight on an interview with to discuss his latest jazz EPs, which we're going to get into in just a minute. But first of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Hey, we
Amen.
had to open up with that smooth music. We had to do it. This music is awesome, and we're going to learn more about it
Thank
later.
you.
But thank you
Thank you.
guys so much for tuning in tonight. We're going to have basically a wonderful little listening party. We're going to get to know more about our featured artist tonight. And we just want to say thank you to you, to Mr. Ervin Thorpe, for being a part of the interview tonight. And also, I have to say this. This guy is near and dear to my heart because he is family. He family. We go way back. He knew me when I was a little bitty girl. Was I in
Thank you.
diapers? Was I in diapers at the time, or was I just like a little snot-nosed little girl running around?
You're funny. I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm
So
trying to. I wanted to just tack this into my page to so that people can catch it,
I sent
but
it
it
to your
looked like
page
it ain't trying to
already.
do that. So
Yeah, it's on your
I'm gonna
page.
uh
I shared it to your page.
oh, fine. I love you. Thank you much.
Yeah. See,
God
see,
bless you.
see? You're welcome.
Sorry about
God
that.
bless you too.
Don't blame the heart. Blame the brain.
It's all good. It's all good. Tonight's sponsors, as usual, we have some of the best sponsors for an interview with. Because they know that my goal is to interview talented people from all walks of life, sharing their goods and services, sharing their music, sharing their books, sharing just whatever they have to bless the community. I'm here to help them reach a whole untapped audience. Tonight's sponsors, we have two. We have Untapped Music Radio and we have Untapped Talent Records. Both are owned and operated by the Hatchets. That's Frank and Terry Hatchett. Frank is also known as DJ Get Loose, and he is a world-renowned producer himself. And he is here along with his wife to support an interview with. So you'll get a chance to learn more about them in the broadcast. We also have Armstrong International Media. And Armstrong International Media is a Black woman owned and operated and curated global platform. April J. Armstrong is the one that's running this thing. Let me tell you, she is no joke. You'll learn more about her in the broadcast as well, and learn more about what she's doing with respect to social media and marketing, as well as television network. We are doing some big things over there at AIM, Armstrong International Media, also known as AIM, and it's going to be fun. As a matter of fact, this program and interview with will be airing on her television network as early as possibly March of 2022. This broadcast rebroadcast every week on Untapped Music Radio, 3:30 on Wednesday. So you can always hear this broadcast again the very next day on Untapped Music Radio. So we are here speaking with Mr. Ervin Thorpe, also known as Cornelius Thorpe, and we're here to talk about his EPs. And my first question to you, sir, when did you fall in love with music, with jazz music,
Well,
music,
well,
period?
first and foremost, I'd like to give my honor and praise to God because without Him in my life, I wouldn't be able to produce anything because He's the creator.
Mm-hmm.
I think wow, I fell in love with music as a kid. I say around really got in depth with it say when I was about like 7 or 8.
Okay.
I had got my first guitar. And just a joke, but it's like I used to take the guitar and go in the bathroom and make up songs and stuff like that. And I never forget, my mother used to always ask me like, why are you always trying to play like slow songs and stuff like that? And it never, really dawned on me what she was saying. But as I got older, I understand, that's just my format, like smooth things,
Mm-hmm.
I've played in different bands, with my brother and a lot of my friends. And then as time passed on, my sister and I and a couple of our dear friends got together. We put together a group called Sage. And with Sage, we performed. We did a lot of shows with like GQ, Melissa Morgan, Ray Gilman and Brown, which was like the Moments, Malira. It's Blue Magic and Cammy, all of those, like we opened up for them and stuff like that. And then
Wow.
as we was doing that, constantly going back and forth to the studio, I was like, you know what, I think I want to produce, so I just my sister had a keyboard and I was just playing around with it, and I just started, just stuck with it, and that's where I'm at right now, but the love for it is like when I say I love music, it's like it's embedded in me,
Mm-hmm.
It's a feeling that I don't know. I know a lot of musicians, feel it, and I respect musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I respect
Mm-hmm.
that.
Well, give us that list of the list of celebrities you opened for again. You mentioned did you mention GQ and
Yeah,
Ray Goodman
GQ,
and Brown?
Melissa Morgan,
Melissa Morgan. Okay.
Enchantment, Blue Magic, the Manhattans. No, not the main ingredients. Um,
Oh,
wow, it's so many. It's like I kind of we did so many shows that it's like very hard to remember everybody that we performed with, but like a multitude, you know, a multitude, and like we had our group, it's like we was pretty tight, we had a very nice sound, and over a period of time, everybody, just started, they had different avenues that they wanted to go down, so we dispersed the group, and everybody started doing what they do,
mhm. Well, where are you based out of?
Excuse me. I'm up in the Bronx, New York,
All
but
right.
I travel around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I I'm not well as far as an artist is that I'm not really trying to do the artist thing. I'm more like now in my life is just wanting to produce. And the creation of doing tracks is not for me to perform them. It's just to see if I can like get somebody to like really take time out to like listen and say, you know what, I would like to talk to that person about seeing what type of business we can do to use the music or whatever way that they want to use it, but whatever God puts in me to play is that I play it. It's like, I don't think I could do a track in 5 minutes and I'm happy,
Wow.
but the music is, it's like, the inner feeling of what you feel at that point in time. Like I always share with people, like you could tell when a producer is in a say a bad stage or he's a little,
Mm-hmm.
disoriented. What
Mm-hmm.
happens is you can hear it in the music, and then you can hear when he's coming out of it because it starts sounding a little more vibrant. It's like it sounds a little more happier. Music, and then you can hear. So that's how that goes.
Okay. So, um, you opened up with a fantastic song. You opened up, you played. What's the name of that track?
Oh, that was called that was something I just did today. It's called
Really?
yeah, I was just before I had spoke to you, I was just, playing around with it. It's called Let the Games Begin.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I
Thank
like
you.
it. It's beautiful. Very nice. And just today you created it.
I do on a day to day, I do something like maybe like 8 to 9 tracks a day or more.
Oh,
It
wow.
depends on, what I'm doing. But
Mhm.
I like some days I can do maybe like 8 full tracks, or to just do like, like get a idea and just do like little snippets and not go back to it and fine tune it, you know.
Okay. Now
But
you did mention something about your inspiration. Where does your inspiration come from?
well, my inspirations was based on like my mom. My mother used to sing, right? My dad, he played saxophone when he was in high school. My brother, my brother was like my mentor of music because my brother was like really talented with it. My brother played trumpet, and he played saxophone, and he was
Mhm.
like always that ringleader to put things together. And he one thing about him is that he could take any instrument and write the music out for every instrument that there is.
Mhm.
And my brother constantly, used to push me, to do certain things like singing, and stuff like that. But I was just one of those that, it's like my direction is my direction, but like now as I got older, it's just for some reason, it's like everything is just coming according to the speed of what God wanted me to do. But like I look back on that and now I understand what my brother was saying,
Mhm.
certain things musically, and something like that, and it's kind of hard when that or you see that you're multi-talented in different things to where you can't really find that one thing that's your knack. And I'll never
Mm.
forget before my dad passed, um, I was going to get married, and my dad said to me, he said, what are you going to do about your music? And it blew my mind because for my dad to say something like that to me, that means that I was headed in the right direction, you
Got you.
know. And even like now, you know, people tell me, you know, your music is good. To me, it's okay. You know, it sounds all right, but like it's not where, you know, I still got a lot to learn. So that's a balance for me to, so that I don't like my head don't swell. I can stay in that lane to where I can still push myself to try to do, you know, do better, you
Mhm.
know.
Well, you definitely are. You're gifted. You are super gifted. I'm just not saying that because we related.
No, I
You are
appreciate that. I went, you
definitely,
know, well, you know, that's not just style, you know, that's not
yeah.
just style, but I appreciate it, you know, like a lot of people that listen to my music, you know, like a lot of stuff I don't really like to sing to. I like to be instrumental so that you can paint your own picture. You know,
Hmm.
you can listen to the music and you can get in your own zone, you know, and that's the beauty of music because if the music can talk to you without lyric, that mean that
Hmm.
it's doing exactly what it needs to be, you know, what needs to be done, you know?
And you're absolutely right because I remember once you sent me two tracks. I don't remember what the second one was, but you know my favorite one, right? And I
Yeah, I know
remember
what your
telling
favorite
you,
is.
and I remember telling you, I said, gosh, I said, it's like the instruments are telling a story.
Right,
I love music. I'm not super big on jazz, but I do appreciate jazz. I
right,
appreciate all genres of music. But when you
right,
listen to, like you stated, a track, and I'm listening to this track, and I literally was able to formulate lyrics in my head because, like I stated, it's like the song told a story. I heard
right.
every instrument talking to each other. And I was
Right.
like,
And you're
who
right.
does
You're
this?
right. And that's the same way I see it too. You know,
Yeah,
you know, it's like they all out, you know, you outside and everybody just, you know, collaborating and you know, it's like you know how they used to like well, before we was born and they used to be on the corners and ba da 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 and doing all that shoot about it, those was
yeah,
instruments. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So what they was doing creating melodies and when you take different instruments you know, you want it to sound like it's saying something. You want each one to talk and
Mhm,
have their own lane of what it's saying.
mhm,
You know, it's
mhm,
just like um, you know, a lot of people, you know, you play several instruments, but I play every instrument based on this keyboard, right?
mhm,
But I
mhm,
play certain instruments. The difference is that like when you play instruments on the keyboard, you have to make it sound as if somebody is actually playing that instrument.
okay.
So there's a difference, you know, and when you try to make everything sound like you got a live band, when people hear that, they just sit there and they like, did you hear that? You hear that little sound that's in there that it's like somebody going doo, 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 doo. Yeah, and that's what you want.
Yeah,
Doo, 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 doo. And you like, yo, I like that right there. You know, it's not the things that sit out, it's the things that's the little things that's tucked away that, you know, hold your
yeah.
attention, you know?
And you're right, because I know the one song, like I said, that you sent me, the one track, and any of your music, I absolutely love your music. Because every time I hear a track, I'm listening for different things. My ears being pulled to one instrument and might come out
Right, right,
to the track again and it's pulling me to another instrument and I'm like, dang, that's smooth. I mean,
right.
it's just great work. It's great work. And I
Appreciate it.
just
Thank you.
never really, you're welcome. And I never really realized how beautiful music can be. Because again, those instruments, I mean, I've heard many tracks and
Right.
songs, but I never heard music that the instruments actually spoke to one another. And it
Wow.
just it worked together. I mean, I don't know
That's
if I'm
that's
explaining myself right,
that's pretty big
but
right there. That's
yeah.
pretty big.
Well, listen,
Like
we're gonna go. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I was gonna say that like the compilation that I'm working on now, well,
Hmm.
I actually finished it. I'm getting ready to put it out. That that is dedicated to my brother
Okay.
and my brother-in-law because my brother, like I said, he was my mentor. But him and my brother-in-law play saxophone,
Hmm.
right? My brother-in-law actually played for Little Richard. So
Really?
yeah, and my brother just played with different bands. I forgot the last band that he played, which they was real strong, you know, and that's why I was just messing around with the saxophone, you know, just for the appreciation of what they gave to me, you know, to my ears, you know. But like I said, every compilation tells a story, but the story
Hmm.
is not really based on them per se. It's just me getting to a place, a peaceful place. You know what I'm saying? Of
I
being
get it.
content. You know what I'm saying? And
And that's
happy
one of
with
your
what I'm doing
EPs,
in my
a
life.
peaceful place.
Ah,
I said that's one of your EPs, a peaceful place.
yes, yes.
Nice.
You know,
So what
sometimes
we
like
gonna? Mhm.
once you get to that humble stage in life to where it's that like all that chaos and stuff like that, you just want to be in a peaceful place, you
Mhm.
know. I ain't trying to go to heaven right now, but I just want to my state of mind is be
Right.
in a peaceful place, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you do have to remove yourself from the chaos
Right.
of the world and find that peace and quiet in a room full of chaos. And then it's nice to have that kind of music that can get
Hello,
you there.
somebody. You know,
Hey,
and you know so funny. At night, I put my headphones on and I listen to my music. Just to, so I could see, what changes might be needed. How I can, change the mix and stuff like that. Because most of the stuff that I play, I haven't even mixed it yet. It's just that it's like, maybe put in, a little layout so I can hear what it's doing. But none of it is either. It's not mixed or mastered yet.
okay.
So,
So what?
working, if it comes across, sound pretty good, that's fine. Like, like even like, I go online on Facebook, live,
Mhm.
and everything that I play on there is that's just me playing to be playing, you know.
Wow. So you just create and
Yeah,
just playing.
basically. You hit it on the head.
All right. Well, what we're going to do, we have some people online right now giving you some really great feedback. And to all the viewers in both Facebook and YouTube land, if you have any questions for our guest tonight, Ervin Thorpe, again, also known as Cornelius Thorpe, please put your comments in the, put your questions or comments in the comments. And we're going to come back after the sponsor. While we're talking about our sponsor, Ervin, if you don't mind, get us ready for another play.
Sure.
And
I'll play something that I did yesterday.
okay, sound
All right.
good. It sounds good. Give us the name of the song and everything, and we'll be ready. So we're gonna go to a sponsor real quick, and then we're gonna come back.
All righty.
Okay, so all right. So we're gonna go to our sponsor tonight. Our first sponsor is Untapped Talent Records and Untapped Music Radio. If you are an artist and you're looking for beats, if you're looking for management and or representation, if you're looking for studio time, you need to get in contact with the Hatchets. That's Frank and Terry Hatchett. Frank, also known as DJ Get Loose. They are the owners and operators of Untapped Records, Talent Records, and Untapped Music Radio. They can be found via their website. And again, that's untappedmusicradio.airtime.pro for your listening pleasure. Yes, they have a radio station that airs daily, playing all kinds of wonderful music like what you're hearing in the background, as well as talk radio. Check them out every day. Also, Untapped Talent Records, if you're interested in purchasing any of their music or their promotions with respect to all types of media. And again, if you are looking for beats, if you're looking for representation management, and if you're looking for studio time, you need to get with this crew. All right. Again, the Hatchet family, untappedmusicradio.airtime.pro and untappedtalentrecords.com. Get at them. All right, and we are back. We're going to talk to the audience for a minute. All right, so thank you to everybody again. We're on the Facebook side. Hey Warren, thanks for checking in. Hey DJ Bilal. Hi Terry, she loves the sound. Terry loves your sound. Chris says, okay now. Hey Chris Allen. Hey Frank Hatchett. DJ Get Loose says the music sound good. And also too, Frank Hatchett wants me to remind everybody, Legion of Boom studio rates are adorable. So again, if you're looking for some studio time, if you're looking for some great packages with respect to their radio station, which, by the way, is a global radio station. And when we say global, we talk about across the pond, over there in London and Germany, down Central America, down South America. They are global. They're doing their thing. They're putting out some great independent music. So if you guys really love music, you need to check out their radio station. But please know you're in the company of a global listening audience. All right. Chris Allen says that he loves that instrumental during the break. That's your DJ Get Loose. Thank you for saying that, Chris. That's DJ Get Loose. And if you have any questions, again, please let us know in the chat. All right. So we are back with our special guest.
Hello.
Ervin Thorpe. And you say you have a little something for us right now, right?
Yeah. The name of this track is called Next to None.
Uh-huh.
It's a song that I was just messing around with.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where we at. In one sec. Hope y'all enjoy it.
That sounds good.
So I think I gave you like 2.5 minutes of it because this is about the interview. I don't mind playing that. We can do the whole hour. I'll just play.
Hey, I know that's right.
Yeah, but I wanted to play one song that is dear to your heart. So I don't want to miss out on that. I want to make sure you hear that.
Thank you, cousin.
This song is called "Strange Feelings." right?
I love
This is
this
a
song. I
song
wrote,
that you, Miss Eunice,
yeah. I wrote
one of your
lyrics to it
favorite
and
songs.
everything. Remember, I
Huh?
wrote lyrics to it and everything. I wrote lyrics to it.
You said again?
You remember me writing lyrics to it?
Yeah, I still have those lyrics.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You need to
I,
sing.
I I haven't I put them into the track. I just haven't EQ'd it and stuff like that. So you don't want to hear that right now.
Uh-uh.
But I'm gonna play the music. I'm gonna play a little bit of the music, and then you can finish doing your thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play all of this, right?
Right. That's right.
So that's what that
I
sounds like.
love that song. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's
Thank you.
the most sweetest song. It's so sweet. Hey, on the YouTube side, Nikkei, hi Nikkei. The song that you played before, "Strange Feelings," Nikkei says it had that jazz with a Caribbean flavor,
Yeah,
and
that's
she
next to
loves
none.
that. That's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, then
Thank
back
you.
on the YouTube, I mean the Facebook side, you getting some love on that Facebook side, bro.
Thank you.
Everybody says super dope. Nice. Love the instrumental. Yeah, this is really cool. Really
Well,
cool.
even all those that's on the YouTube side, if you can follow me on Ervin Thorpe on Facebook. I go live. I have a site called it's called Thorpe Entertainment. You can go
Hmm.
on that and see some of the videos of the lives that I've done. But if you follow me, you'll know when you do some lives and you might hear something that you like. But I also wanted to share is that I do different genres of music. I do house, I do hip hop, I do drill beats, trap, all of it. You know, I try to stay in line with what's going on. You know, um, but I do a lot of that. I've done movie soundtracks with Paramount Pictures. I've done plays with like CC Pendleton. I did quite a bit of little things, but I just enjoy it. I enjoy music. Helps me sleep better at night. Can't hear me. Eunice? Just let it yeah. Just let it. It's okay. I just let that get.
That sounds great, cousin. Can you hear me? That sounds good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Hey,
Thank
so
you.
thank you. So I apologize, everybody. My Wi-Fi, whatever you call this stuff, internet stuff, signal was acting cuckoo. I'm glad I was disconnected, and you all were still able to listen to the fabulous sounds of Ervin Thorpe.
Thank
So
you.
tell us about Let's Ride, and tell us about A Peaceful Place, and how everybody can find your music.
Okay, well, Let's Ride was something that I did on a whim because
Mm-hmm.
when I did the compilation, everybody that everyone I know, they were surprised because I had put it out and I was telling them like you can go on Spotify, you can go to iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, all of that, and it's on there. And they was like, really? I was like, yeah. So then when they seen the picture and they started listening, they was like, I didn't know you was doing that. So then after that, that's when I went the first time that I went live,
Mm-hmm.
to let them hear what I was doing. And so then I started, like just doing, multiple tracks and just going on Facebook and just playing music, spontaneous. Um and Let's Ride, stemmed from, me just saying like, you know what, I have one of my brothers, right? His name is Fred Singleton. And my sister always kept telling me like, well, people need to hear your music, but not just them. It's a multitude of people. So I said, you know what, let me just see what happened. And it just so happened that, people was taking to it. So then, like I said, with the A Peaceful Place, this compilation was just based on, I was, reminiscing about my brother and all the things that, he used to say to me about, things that I'm capable of doing. And he always like was angry with me because I would never finish what I was pursuing. So I said, you
Mm-hmm.
know what? He gonna be jumping for joy for this because I'm going to put it out, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how I came to A Peaceful Place. Yeah. But you can find it Peaceful Place should be out probably, I say like February. You can find it on Spotify, um, iTunes, uh, YouTube. Um, well, I'll say Amazon. All of those, all the live streams. It'll be available. But I will, contact you. When it's out for publishing.
Okay.
But if you want to get it beforehand, my email is eproht
Ooh, excuse me.
at hotmail.com. And we can work on you getting it as a download from me.
What is that again? The email address?
eproht at hotmail.com. If you look at the lettering, it's my last name backwards at hotmail.com.
Okay.
And the Peaceful Places are it's a 2-disc compilation because altogether it's like 24 songs.
Okay. So I have your email address up there for further information, or to order music, or they can get in contact with you via your email.
Yes.
All right. So I do have one more sponsor. While we get to AIM, talk about AIM a little bit. If you can give us something to take us out
Sure.
of the show, that would be awesome. Give me a moment. Let me hold on one second. The comments are still blowing up. Francis
Wow.
Williams said, nice. Frank Hatcher said, let's go.
Thank you.
Chris
Appreciate it.
Allen says, fire. Yes, I'm just checking out. And then Nikkei is on our YouTube side. I believe she's on the YouTube side. Where is she? And
Much
she had
love.
put in
Thank you
here,
all.
and she had put in
Appreciate it.
her comment. She put in her comment, Friday after work at a glass of wine vibes. I said, that's what you do.
And
You do
and that's what I say, like,
Yep.
get you a glass of wine, turn the
Yeah.
light down, and then sit back and enjoy. That's beautiful. She just confirmed. She confirmed
Basically,
it.
Yep,
Yeah.
confirmed it. Yep. And that's what he does. He goes live from time to time on Fridays on his Facebook page, which is Ervin Thorpe. And I mean, he'll give you some serious entertainment. And we're talking like hours until he just, you know,
Thank you.
and a lot
Thank
of
you.
times it's just free flowing. He's just playing, or he's just playing music, and he has a lot. His catalog is huge, huge. It's huge, and everything is nice. You would not be disappointed. What kind of house music you have? Are you able to pull up a house music track, or you gotta
I
look
do,
for
I
it?
do, I do. I have house music. I do house. I do. I actually even tried, doing a few reggae tracks. You know,
Mm,
um,
mm,
I've been working on that. Uh, like lately, I'm even trying to get into some of the Afro beats that's out here. That
yeah,
type of genre. Because it's like you never know. Like you can. Music is music. It's how you put the concepts together. So the more that I hear like little things of what of how it's done, I sit and now work on it. But in due time, and do because
okay,
I'm saying about in probably another week that I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff because I'll probably go live after the holidays, because
yeah,
most of everybody's just moving around, and but like I said, look forward to it if they want to chime in, like I said, you can go to my Facebook page is Ervin Thorpe and just follow me
okay,
and or friend me and you can follow me and you know when I'm on because I do it spontaneous. I don't, like if I know that I'm gonna go on, say maybe Friday, I'll put it out there like Monday, then I make a reminder like Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll do it again, and then Friday I'll just put it again on, so that because I love to see people, just chiming in, whether you
yeah,
show your face or not. I just the camaraderie of people just listening,
mm,
because listening, it lets me know that people are acknowledging it, but I would like to see your face so I can give you the credit that's due. I would
mm,
like want to share that love back at you.
mm. All right. Well, we're going to go to our next sponsor. If you guys hold on one moment. And if you have any questions for our jazz artist, our special guest, my kinfolk, please throw your questions in the comments really quickly. And then if not, we are going to end up having to shut it on down. And we're going to have Cuz take us out on a really, really hot song. So
Thank you.
stay tuned for my next sponsor, Armstrong International Media. Armstrong International Media, or AIM, for the culture, for the collective, is the global premier cultural arts network where we hold all the power. A social media and marketing company, we also offer services in voiceover, graphic design, commercial development, and podcast production. Start your day speaking out loud and whisper into the evening. Conversations on relationships that catch a one-man, one-woman feature. Healed through testimony and poetry. AIM is where you can find affordable packages for you to invest in your brand or your business. Follow, subscribe, like, share, and AIM for the culture, for the collective. I want to thank AIM. I want to thank April J. Armstrong. She is Black woman, owned and curator of Armstrong International Media. And again, it's a global cultural arts network. You're going to be able to see this show on her television network coming up in 2022. And she have different services that she provide with respect to social media and marketing. So you get at Miss April for your needs. And thank you so much again, April, for all that you do for us, for AIM. I appreciate everything. And let's see here what we have going on over here. All right, did you find a song?
Yes. The name
Okay.
of the song is called Black Crystal.
Black Crystal. Ooh, that
Yeah.
sounds kind of cool. So, let me just double check and see if we have any other questions really quickly. Hi, Miss Sandra says, smooth music. It is very nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, so I want to first of all, before we close out, thank you so much for your patience tonight. I am so sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to figure this thing out, but I'm glad that you were able to continue, sharing this beautiful music while I had to figure
Yes.
out the tech stuff on the other side. And thank you so much. And we're going to have you come back. We'll just have you come back, just do a
Anytime.
straight up listening party and
Anytime.
do a little bit of introduction, and you just take us through the hour. Because I mean, we've given people a taste. You know how you give people a
I
tease?
appreciate it.
We
Thank
gave
you.
them a
Thank you for
tease tonight,
having me.
a taste. Yeah. But they
I
have
really
no
appreciate it.
idea what all you
Right.
have to offer. So I'm telling you, I can't wait. And everybody, don't forget, you can order his music. Two EPs. One is called Let's Ride, and the other is called A Peaceful Place. And as he stated, on all social media platforms, on all streaming platforms. And if you have any questions, you can hit him up at his email address, eproht@hotmail.com. Or you can also, follow him on Facebook, friend him on Facebook as Ervin Thorpe. And so that you'll be able to tune in on Friday nights and check out his lives. They are wonderful. They are
Thank you.
wonderful on Friday nights. So we're going to do that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I do apologize for the technical difficulties. I definitely hope you enjoyed what you've heard thus far. And again, you've just gotten a taste, just a taste. You ever
Wow.
sample something? Like you
Thank you.
sample a little something, something. That's what we did tonight. We gave y'all some samples because I'm telling you, is his music. He is phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal musician. So I'm just looking forward so much. I'm looking forward to getting my copies of those two EPs and enjoying Friday Night Lives on your page. I think that's going to be real awesome. And I'm definitely going to have you come back.
No
I
problem. Anytime. I listen, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
yeah,
It's a beautiful thing when, people, see you for, what you do to, want to, let other people hear you that don't hear you. The more the better, because like
yeah,
the next time, not just those that's on, it's going to be their friends and their friends because, the word of
yeah.
mouth is a beautiful thing, you
Oh,
know.
that is so
And
true.
it's a beautiful thing when you're trying to do positive things, to let people know that love does exist. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
and when you can spend time where you just non chaotic and you just sitting and listening to the music, that's a bunch of love, because you're sitting there in a peaceful place, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And that's what we need. We need some peaceful places out here. That's for
That's we do,
sure.
especially now with all that's going on in the world. Need
Yeah,
something to take your mind off of that.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
that you forget it, but it's a peaceful place. So this
yeah.
is called Black Crystal. Now we know that I have never seen a black crystal, but for some reason, it was like a day of that I was going, like I was saying about how where you have that you can see the darkness and then you see it coming to the light.
Hmm.
Those songs, that's what this is.
That
So
sounds nice. Well, before we hear that, I do want to thank everybody for tuning in. Next week on next Tuesday at 8 p.m., live on Facebook and live on YouTube, we are going to be having an interview with poet Black Phoenix. We're going to discuss all of his works. Yeah, he's a wonderful poet, and he also he does a lot in the area of poetry and performances. Spoken word, all of that fun stuff. So we're going to learn a lot about him on next week. So if you're around after the holidays, definitely. Well, after this holiday this week, and then right before the New Year's, come on back and let's hear some wonderful spoken word, some wonderful poetry, and get to know who Black Phoenix is. Very talented young man. I had a chance to see him in an interview on last week, and yeah, he's a brother that has some stuff to share via poetry and some of his other creatives. So I can't wait to meet with him on next week. All right, and thank you for everybody for coming out tonight. I do appreciate you coming out. And again, I cannot help but to continue apologizing for the technical difficulties. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. And thank you, cousin, for being patient with me and keeping everybody entertained, because
Listen,
that was a blessing.
Everybody know when it comes to mechanical stuff, things happen. You know,
things happen.
It's technical. It's not serious. You know, it's just, see, the thing is that when you've been there, you know that you just keep playing.
You just keep playing. Oh, that's true. That's right. You just keep playing. Yeah. Oh, in the case that we had a nice concert. Yep, we definitely did have a nice
Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad they're enjoying it.
Everybody said they enjoyed you.
I enjoyed them too.
And DJ Get Loose, I'll give you his information. He said he would like to work with you, collaborate with you. He's a producer. He's out of Jersey. He's from Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
So yeah. So you guys have a lot in common. It'd be nice for y'all to collaborate. It'll be some greatness right there. Yeah. All right, then, cousin, take us out on Black Crystal.
Yes.
And we'll give the folks something, and then we're going to end the broadcast, and you and I can just keep chatting for a little bit.
All righty.
I can continue listening to your music.
And I just want to say to everybody, I thank you for letting me know that, you know, I touched your hearts, you know, your ears, and that, you know, it's pleasing to you, you know, because, you know, it's hard to, you know, like, for people to enjoy music, but, you know, when you get the feedback, like what y'all giving off, you know, it's like I got goosebumps. You know, so by the once everybody go, I'm gonna go in my room, I'm gonna cry for a little while and just say, you know, it's a joke. But this is the Black Crystal.